Hey y'all, how's it going? Sorry I'm running late. Just a just a smidgen, a little bit late. But that's me. That's what I do. I'm Cola. I'm always late. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait. We got PNG, we got Patrick, we got Prance. Hello. Welcome to the show, y'all. Remember to turn on the live chat on your chat box, not the top chat, so you can get all of the juicy bits that Google does not censor. All right. I'm just going to get my gloves on. Got to put on my veiny hand gloves because I'm a woman of a certain age. And apparently that's what you got to do now. Like Dolly Parton, Madonna, Paris Hilton, all of them wear the veiny hand gloves. If you'll notice, they never show their hands without some kind of covering on the part that's old because you cannot get plastic surgery for your hands. That's just kind of the limit. They have not figured out how to do that shit yet. So, you can get your face done all you want, but your hands will always tell your age, and they always get like more sunken in and veiny and like old and full of spots. And like that's just how your hands are. It's just part of getting old. And I noticed that Paris got a nip on it. She was like, I'm starting this shit early. I'm starting in my 40s. So no one ever sees what my hands look like beyond the age of like 39. And then some of the other folks are just like gradually adding it in. But seriously, the hand gloves is a new trend. And I have started this trend. I want to state it here. I started this trend a long time ago because I used to always wear the hand gloves because I was a child of the 80s. And that's what she did. Madonna started that shit back in the 80s. I'm sure she stole it from somebody else who was way cooler than her. But the zeitgeist was Madonna started that whole thing, and then I just took it with me. Like there's photos of me from the 80s wearing the fingerless gloves. And I am adopting it again cuz I always had it. So yeah, I will be on the lookout for more fabulous fingerless gloves. I have my collection of Claire's boutique slash weird thrift store fine gloves that I use right now, but I want to upgrade at some point to some of them ones that's got the like rhinestones because I feel like I deserve it. All right, let's check in with the house. We got Patrick Goog, PNG, Prince. Oh, no, yeah, fuck you. Hey, hey. All the families in the house tonight. I love it. Okay, so welcome to the show, y'all. I'm RC Cola coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, here on April 12th, 2023. I cannot believe it's already April 12th, but it is what it is. So, welcome to the show, y'all. For about the next hour, I'm going to be here coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, doing this tarot oracle and thing. If you have a question for the universe, put it in the chat and then choose your oracle. There's several oracles you can use on my show. I ain't one of them people who's like strictly tarot or strictly whatever. I'm like, no, I got many ways to reach the universe to get in touch with you. So if you have a question, put it in the chat and then choose your oracle. They're listed in the description box below. And then you can put that oracle in all caps next to your query, and I will get to it hopefully because there's just a few of y'all watching right now and I can still monitor the whole thing. I have not had to like get a monitor yet, but the day will come. The day will come. So if you're new and you're a looky loo and you've never logged in or whatever, get them questions in so you can say, yes, I remember when I got a question answered by the OraCola and it was so easy. I didn't have to do a super chat for like $500 like some of them people have. So yeah, now's your chance to say you was touching God. I'm just saying. All right. Martha Stewart has some gnarly hands, but she, of course, but you know what? Whenever you see her face, and I ranted about this, I know I did. I know I did a few, maybe dozen shows ago. I can't remember. I remember telling all of y'all that Martha Stewart was 80 something years old. She does not look like what she looks like. Like the image of her that you see online is not what she actually looks like. She probably looks pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure she looks amazing, but there will be telltale signs, including her hands. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that shit. So just saying, I'm ahead of the curve here. All right. Well, well, well. Oh no, somebody had some illness. Okay. Oh no, you got RSV, Patrick. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? Guess what? Once you get it, you probably won't get it again. So there's that to look forward to. Yay, immunity. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, poor Madonna. Whatever. She's probably a terrible narcissist and a difficult person to deal with. I'm just assuming based on her success because she's been very successful. And you know that people like that are usually CEOs. And guess what? She's a CEO of her own business. So yeah, I mean, I wish Madonna would have chosen a different path. Whatever, she chose the freak show path and she is working it hard. So give it up for Madonna because she is not going to stop doing what she's doing. It's just going to keep evolving and we're just going to have to accept it. And that's her. And that's how she's always been. So, hey, why not? Why the fuck not? Oh, loving the purple and pink OraCola. Well, thank you, P&G. This is my new palette that I got on a weird, crazy clearance, like surprise. It wasn't actually on clearance, it was full price, but I went into Marshalls. I'll just say it. I went into Marshalls because I'm rarely there. And I was in the neighborhood and I was like, I better stop in here and see what's up. Usually Marshalls is a little bit pricey for me, just like TJ Maxx. I'm more of a Ross slash thrift store person. But anyway, I was there. I was like, I'll duck in. As I ducked in, I glanced at the shoes because that's usually my thing. It's like if there's any good shoes that I can get for cheap, I'll buy them. No good shoes I wanted, but I kept going to the makeup section, and then double take. I saw me a weird, like, I thought it was a hologram. I swear. I was like, no, no, no way this is real. So I immediately grabbed it. It was an actual Pat McGrath palette that I had actually considered buying more than once. I had talked myself out of it several times because it was like, you don't need it, RC. You don't need it. No, no, no. But, but, the universe put it in front of my face. It was the only one there. It was not molested. There was no like fingerprints or nothing in the pants. And it was just like so cheap. It was way cheaper than I would have ever bought it as an online purchase, which it would have been. And so I was like, I've spent a lot of money this week. I went to the dentist. I had to do some other shit. Like a lot of things were piling up. But the universe gave me this opportunity to purchase this thing that I had wanted and had passed on for an unbelievable price. Like I'm not saying it's cheap, but it was still like way cheaper than it would have been. And so I did it. I fucking did it. And at the same time, because I felt guilty, I bought Apollo a split antler, which I have not bought for him in a long time. And I bought it for him because I thought he deserved it. And the price I paid was not like cheap, but it was acceptable to me because I figured it would last. But guess what? That bitch didn't last. So here's a lesson from me to you. If you have a big ass dog and you want to buy an antler from Marshalls, don't do it because that shit is not going to last more than 10 sec, like maybe 10 minutes if you're lucky. I have always bought split antlers for this dog, and I purchased them from a local pet supply company, and they've always been very durable. I let him scoop the marrow out. It's hard to listen to, but whatever, it keeps him busy. And um I scoop the marrows out, and then he, like, gets to chew on the hard part for a while until he gets bored. This antler started to splinter right away, so it leads me to believe that these are very young green antlers that are being collected. They haven't had a chance to sit out in the sun and, like, dry up a little bit. And, I'm a little bit suspicious that they're freshly slaughtered. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that that's the truth, but I'm just gonna say that it's awfully suspicious that these antlers were so easy for him to splinter with 10 minutes of chewing time, and he's not a young dog. Like, he's not a puppy. He doesn't need to chew like he used to. So, anyway, I had one successful purchase at Marshall's and a second unsuccessful purchase at the same time. They were both expensive, but I feel like the one on my face is the winner. There you go. Whoa, we just went on a 15-minute tangent there. Y'all, we got to get to the show. So we got to do our ritual. If you have your ritual time that you do your thing, please do it now. I'm going to get to it because otherwise I will forget. So, first thing I like to do to welcome the universe to our space is to burn the sacred wood. Burn the sacred wood. Yes, we're going to burn it. Oh, yes. Excellent. All right, we're going to get that fish smell out of the air because I did cook some fish and steak. I cooked both today. It was a surf and turf kind of day for me. All right, and then we're going to ring the bell. Ring the bell for service. And you know what? I'm just now realizing, and y'all are here with me on this special time, not just inviting the universe to come in, but realizing that somebody's moving in upstairs. Like, literally, there's a person moving in. I have not heard anything up there for months, and it's been bliss, and I've been so thankful to the universe. But for whatever reason, I have now been blessed with a new upstairs neighbor, and I get to hear them moving in, and it's gonna be an adventure. So I'll report back. Okay. So we got the universe bell. Oh yeah. What's our next thing? Oh yeah, we do our pathogen wand. Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yes, this is gonna get rid of any negative germs that are man-made or natural in our environment. Just gonna wave that around. Oh yeah. Okay. And then we got our dregs of our rich bitch witch spray. It is so close to being finished. This might be the ending, but we're gonna just spray it and see. This is for abundance. Ooh, it's raining down upon us. Oh no, we still got some left. We ain't done with a rich bitch yet. So yeah. This is for abundance. If you want to share any of your abundance with me, you can do so through Venmo or PayPal if you're in the US. And it's at RCCola, ARCIECOLA. It's all in the description box below. And if you cannot send it to me that way and you want to, send me an email at rcoracola@gmail.com. Also in the description box, tell me what you want to do. I will tell you how to get it to me. I'm accepting of all the offerings always. Thank you and bless you. Okay. And then speaking of offerings, here's one that I did receive from one of y'all. And it's become a new ritual. So this is our Florida water anointment of all of our chakras. We're going to get down in there. Yes, get down in there and get that root chakra and all of them in between the head and the crown. And we are good to go. All right, y'all. So, who has a question for the universe? I might have missed one. Oh, let's see. Let me squeeze back up here. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, nobody has a question. So, we need to, I guess, do a question for the collective. So, it's been a while since I've had a collective issue. Like, I usually have questions from y'all, but that's okay. I will do a card for the collective to start it off because, hey, we're all about everybody. Oh, I see. We got a Patrick Tarot. We'll get that next. We're already doing the collective. So let's move on to the collective. What's the tarot we need to be thinking about for this next week of April in 2023? It's the 12th now, so 13th through whatever. I do the math. Middle of the week, middle of I can on it'll be close to the time we turn to Taurus. I think Taurus will be like the 20th ish. I don't know. I ain't an astrologer. But for this week in April, what can the collective think about? Services. Ooh, the swords. Oh my goodness. This one has come up a lot lately. And I think it's because we are in the weeds, y'all. We are just in the fucking weeds. We need to be very, very sharp and cut through the bullshit, essentially. So, yeah, don't let any terrible, ugly, nasty brambles get in your way. You just hack through that shit this week and just like plow through. I feel like ultimately we are all making our own reality. That's just kind of what I think based on what I've been studying. So, if you're making your own reality and it's difficult, then use your knife and cut through that bullshit and figure out why it's difficult, and then it won't be so difficult. So, yeah, there's the advice for the collective. Lots of shit going on, and I'm sure you will find a way to apply that to your particular thing. So, there we go. All right, Patrick, can I have some tarot guidance on how to tell the family that I quit my job? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if it's necessary that you have to tell them. I mean, obviously, you put it on the YouTube, so you have to tell them now because they could find it and you can't deny it because it's a live stream. But I I'm really just like surprised at all of the stuff people share with their families. I'm like, there are things that you can share with your family, sure. Maybe you should, but there are also things that you can keep to yourself. And it will be so much easier for you in the long run if you don't disclose some things to your family. Like, you don't have to get their approval for all your bullshit. Like, I don't approve of all their bullshit. So, why do they need to approve of all of mine? I just keep a lot of my bullshit private, and it seriously makes things so much easier. I'm not saying this is a healthy coping mechanism. I'm just saying that it's just a coping mechanism, and you should just maybe give it a try before you spend like $8,000 on a therapist who ain't gonna do you no fucking good. I'm just saying. All right, here we go, Patrick. What about your family and your job, and why did you even bother to tell them you had one? I just really keep it vague. Keep it vague. Always. Here we go. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so here we go. Um, it's not going to matter what you want to is going to happen. It's going to happen how it's going to happen. So just accept whatever comes. They will find out the way they find out, whether you told them or they find out surprise, like, oh yeah, you were supposed to open and you didn't open. Yeah, you're fired. That kind of thing. So I don't know what the deal is, but it will be a turning point for you and them. So just accept that it is a change in the previous status quo and maybe try to evolve to the next best thing. All right. Good luck. Okay. Da, 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 da. Prince might be lurking. Okay, well, good for you. Happy lurking. Book of Revelation for fuck you. Okay. Should I forgive my nemesis or should I get things cooking again? Ooh, all right. That's an exciting one for the Book of Revelation. So to do this oracle, we need to choose a number between 1 and 22. We're going to get our random number generator cooking. And I'm going to have to go through. No, new tab. Here we go. No, random. There we go. Hi. The phone always remembers. Okay, so no, where are you going? Okay, here you go. All right, we got 22 verses in the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible. So which oh no. No, stop. Go back. Okay, generate chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6. How many verses are in chapter 6? What do we know? What do we know? Chapter 6 has 17 verses. So we're going to find out which verse the universe says. Which verse of the universe? Oh, God, what did I say? I already forgot. 17. Okay. 17. I am 16, going on 17. La 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 la. All right, verse 9. Chapter 6, verse 9 in the book of Revelation for the query about the family issue. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held. Okay, well, look, if you just open that can of worms and bother to like dig into that shit, it will dig up some things. And you will find some truths, but they might not be pertinent to your mental health at this moment. So my perspective is that you should keep this quiet. And if they happen to find out, if Carol Jean's watching or something, then yeah, they can they can like deal with it. But I would just like not announce it widely. I would just kind of keep it quiet and to yourself. And if they know, they know. If they don't, they don't. It does none of their business. And yeah, just kind of like chill with it. Just chill with it. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Did I do something out of order? What did I do? I thought there was a revelation for Patrick, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was the fuck you one. Oh my God. I don't even know. Don't even know. Oh, okay. So the tarot was for the Patrick, and I just did the revelation for you. I see what happens. See, maybe I need a moderator. I don't even know. Okay. So apologies. I just did a revelation for you. Well, I don't think it was for fuck you. So I'll do a tarot. I'll do that real quick for the family thing. And we'll do the fuck you revelation next. Y'all bear with me. It's hard for me to see this too because the lights are fucking in my face. I'm so grateful the lights work, by the way. I'm not saying the lights are bad. Just saying. Okay. Tarot. Job. Oh, magician. Yeah. Just manipulate them. Just let them know that you have a different thing going on and you don't need to worry about telling them all the details because you got that shit under control. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, moving on to Fuck You's Book of Revelation, which is not the one we just did. We're gonna do it. All right. 22. Here we go. Chapter 16. All right, let's do chapter 16. Oh God. Wait. Oh, onion skin pages. Hard to turn. Okay, 16 has 20. What the hell? It's like 20 something verses. I can't even see. I can't even see what that is. 21 verses. Okay. 21 verses. All right. Here we go. 10. Chapter 16, verse 10 for the Nemesis issue. All right. Here we go. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. Yeah, no, it's a bad idea. Do not. Just do not. Just cut the ties and move on. That is not a good omen at all. I'm sorry it took me so long to tell you, but maybe that was the universe trying to give you a chance to like come to that conclusion yourself, because nobody likes to tell anybody what to do. You don't like to be told what to do. I mean, you watch the show, y'all love it, y'all have fun with it, but ultimately you don't want me to tell you what to do, because then it's like somebody else telling you what to do. No, you have to be told what to do yourself. So yeah, just forget I told you that and just go with your gut. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. All right. I'm going to check out the chat here because obviously I cannot see. Oh, hey, Goog. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah. Okay. Fantastic. Well, wonderful. We finally got everybody's shit put together. Thank you. Remember, if you have a question for the universe, put it in the chat. Put your question in and then put your oracle selection in all caps. The oracles are listed in the description box below. And yeah. Oh, hey, Lava Jeans. Welcome to the show. Good to see you here. Oh, the family is always so wonderful to see. I'm going to plug in my computer. I forgot to do it. I'm going to make sure it gets some juice. Because, the older your equipment gets, the less it has, like, the power. And it'll be, like, 50%, and then suddenly, like, it'll be at 10%, and you're like, ah, crap. Got to keep that shit plugged in all the time. Okay. P&G Tarot, please, for health guidance. Okay. Excellent. What are we drinking? So, we're drinking just vodka and lemon juice with a little Topo Chico, because I went to the liquor store to get my usual libations for the evening. And then I thought, oh, I have a mixer at home. But I did not have a mixer at home. I was unaware because I had not drank any liquor in a few days. Yay for me. So, yeah, I just forgot that I didn't have a mixer. So I had to go back out and get a mixer. And the closest place that had a mixer was a place that sold lemons. And that's what I got. I got some lemons and some Topo Chico. And yeah, that's what I'm drinking. Vodka, lemon juice, and Topo Chico. Which is pretty good. Yeah. Probably low calorie. It's probably like a diet drink, if you're going to say any kind of drinking as diet, because alcohol is very caloric. But whatever. Okay, there we go. PNG, tarot for health. Let's see what the universe says. Ooh, the world. Ooh, okay. So just think about what is going to be good for your world, like your overall thing. So, your health is important to you, but how important is it? That's what you need to ask yourself. And if it's super important to you, then you will do what it takes to create the health consequence that makes your world best. If your health is not as important and you have other issues that you want to work on or other ideas about celebrating your living, well, then maybe it just isn't as big a deal. I don't know. But here's the thing, you should focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. And if the health part is dragging you down, well, don't worry so much about it. Do the best you can and then don't worry about it. Because really, there's more to life, honestly. So, good luck and have fun. Okay. Digital definer for Slunky. Hey, Slunky, good to see you. Will I get drug tested on 421? Well, hopefully not. Nobody wants to get drug tested ever, but let's see. Will the drug test come down? Possibly. Yeah, possibly it could happen. So, what I would recommend is looking up some mitigating circumstances, like if it's something like pot where it stays in your system forever and you need to like mask it, there's shit that you can buy. Just go on Amazon. If you don't have a Prime membership, just get one for a trial and then, order the shit and take all the shit and then hopefully it'll be fine. My idea is that most people in this world are desperate to hire employees and they don't give two fucks if you take drugs. So, as long as you're not like high when you show up for the interview, you're probably okay. But you want to do your best to at least pretend to like acquiesce to the insurance company because that's really what it is. It's the insurance company telling them that they can't hire nobody that's on drugs. Whatever, whatever. Everybody's on fucking drugs. I'm sorry. All y'all, all us, all me, all y'all, everybody on the fucking drugs. It don't matter if there's illegal drugs or the partially legal drugs or the prescription drugs. All y'all motherfuckers is on some fucking drugs. So yeah, just don't worry about it so much. Don't try to be obvious, but try to skirt around it. You'll be all right. Okay, Portico for Goog. I'm thinking about where I have my main checking account. Should I go with an interest bearing or a debt rewards account? Okay. Well, that's a very complex uh question for the Portico, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes there are complex scenarios in the Portico. Okay, there's 755 pages here. We're going to figure them out. Which one is the bank in question here? 278, page 278. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to have to put on my glasses. Hold up. Got my readers. Okay. 278. 278 is the number that we're looking for. And it's coming up if I can get my fingers around it. Ooh, yeah. No, too far. Too far. Too far. Oh my God, there it is. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, here is a group sex scene. And this is from a Marquis de Sade book. Um, so yeah. I don't know how you need to interpret this for your particular financial situation, but I do think it is a complex question. And you need to consider various different masters in this situation. Who's going to control the interest on your account? Who is going to control the potential CBDC conversion of your account? All of them things need to be considered. But there's a lot going on and many different avenues to explore. And I just feel like, you know, it's going to be a wild ride. So I would keep any like actual wealth in physical things, in actual things that can be resold, and think about cash or currency as a transitory thing, much like this arrangement here. It's a very transitory thing. None of these people ever saw each other again. They just, it was a one night thing, and that was it. So yeah, don't worry too hard about being pleasing to all the folks in the room. Just make sure your portfolio is sturdy enough to survive the next day. All right. Wow. By the way, I have read the Marquis de Sade's complete works. I did this was when I was in my 20s, and I felt like I needed to understand why this was banned. I quickly understood why it was banned. First of all, it's filthy as fuck. There are You will never be surprised about any serial killer shenanigans or sex addict shenanigans or any kind of like rapist shenanigans. You will never, ever, 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 ever be surprised about any of it happening in the real world after you've read the Marquis de Sade, because that motherfucker's talent was not being a literary genius. No, he was a terrible writer. It was not being a political thinker. No, he was a terrible political thinker. He was a terrible at almost everything except coming up with the most depraved and wild sexual scenarios you will ever encounter in your whole life. Like a snuff film would not even come close to scratching the surface of what this person imagined. And he has books of it. Now, granted, but those parts are interspersed with his political philosophy, which are really boring and just kind of dull and just like, "Wah, kill me now." They go on and on and on. But the sex stuff, the like depraved stuff, the torture porn, that is wow. You're like, I never would have considered this as an erotic thing. And suddenly there's just you cannot imagine the depths of this person's mind. So, yeah, I don't know why I got on that tangent, but I've seen it all. I've read it all. That scenario and that thing was tame compared to most of the things in any of the Marquis de Sade's books. Just saying. Just saying. You're totally sick. Like, you're like, what? What is happening here? It's not even erotic. Like, it gets to the point where it's a horror film. And you're just like, what is happening? And you keep going because you're like, what's the point? And then you get to the point, and the point is no, the point is for the most depraved things to ever be written on the page. That's what it is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we did read some excerpts on Cooking Good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We had some other people read them, I believe. I don't know if we read them. I know we had some other people read them, and whew, yeah, lot going on there. Don't get into it if you don't feel like you're prepared, because you will be shocked beyond your like sensibilities. You will be shocked. Okay. Okay. Is it time for tea? Oh, yeah, it might be. Okay. Let's see. There's one tea topic. We're just gonna grab it because whatever. Let's not pretend. All right. Oh yes. Near death experience stories. These are fun. So, if you're ever feeling down about yourself or you're feeling like life is not worth living, crank into some near death experience stories on YouTube or on a podcast or whatever. Bitch, you will be inspired because essentially, first of all, they're pretty much all the same story. I mean, the scenery changes and there's different like elements, but more or less it's the same story. You go to this different place and you're experiencing sensations that are familiar but also unfamiliar, and you're possibly meeting people or entities that you were familiar with when you were on earth, and they might be guiding you, or there might be whatever. It's a familiar thing. But ooh, Apollo disagrees. He just kind of growled a second. I don't know what's going on. He might be dreaming. Anyway, yeah. So they're pretty much the same thing. But here's the best part about them is that they're all a little bit different enough that you can listen to them and go, "Oh, that's a new thing that I had not considered." Because everybody who has died and come back has a very profound sense of, "I need to be here and I have a mission and I need to accomplish something in this life, and this life is worth living." Now, I want to caveat that. There's probably some near like people who died and came back and they fucking hate their lives and they just wish they had died. But the people who are doing the videos, they're very positive. So I would recommend, if you are interested in being uplifted and maybe getting in touch with the purpose of your being, then get into some NDE experiencer videos. They're not as wild as the UFO or whatever the new thing is. I don't even know the word, but you know, alien shit. They're not quite that interesting, but they are soothing in a very particular way. And I have found that a range of people have purported to have this experience, and they've all been coming out of it, at least the ones on YouTube, feeling good. So, yeah, I would say don't be afraid of death. I mean, I would say that anyway, but I would say that this is even more evidence that death is something you should not be afraid of. Like, if you have like this weird core fear of death, which apparently a lot of people do, COVID, but yeah, if you have this weird core fear of death that's propelling you towards actions that might not be very healthy, maybe check in with these NDE experiencer videos and get like a check in on the reality of the situation. You know, just kind of like sit down, have a minute, listen, and don't be so freaked out. Okay. So yeah. That's what I've been into lately. Your mileage may vary, but yeah, I would advise checking it out because usually they're pretty short. They're like 15 to 25-ish minutes videos of people explaining their situation and what happened to them and all that. But yeah, good times. Good times, y'all. Always uplifting. Because ultimately, it's all about like, yes, we're here to be good people and have a great time and all that, you know? And so what? It might be church, but whatever. It's the kind of church I will go to. Okay. All right. It is 9:48, and most people I think there's like 4 or 5 of y'all watching, but yeah, all of y'all know what's up. So yeah, we don't have a lot of time left. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I do not have a lotto ticket. I just could not get through the traffic. There's been some construction going to the Asian store where I normally get my ticket, which is literally very close, but there's been a lot of construction on the street and they've been blocking the sidewalk. It's been a huge pain in the ass to get there. So I just was like, I cannot do it today. I cannot. I just was like, no, I cannot go there to get that shitty lottery card because I know that's the only dollar one they got. They got like $2 ones, but I ain't gonna spend $2 on a fucking lotto ticket when I have to fight through all the fucking traffic. So yeah, this is the sad song of me not having a scratch off for y'all's entertainment. But if you have a question for the universe, I have time to answer it. So please do. I don't even know what y'all are saying. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think I got all the questions. Y'all ain't been very chatty. So y'all must be doing other things, which is fine. It's totally fine. I don't mind. I'm here for y'all and I can be in the background if necessary. So all right. Well, what is it? 9:50. All right. We got time to do some more collective tarots and stuff. I want to do it essential oil cuz why not? I feel it. I feel it. What kind of smell should we be involved in here on the middle of April here in 2023? What should we do? Oh, this one popped out. What is this? What is that? I can't even read it. All right. Manuka brings self regeneration and transformation. Okay, Manuka. I don't even know what this is, but I feel like there's a honey that's called Manuka. Is there a Manuka honey? Is that a thing? One of y'all with a fancy phone, Google that shit real fast and tell me if I'm lying. But I feel like Manuka honey is a new agey, like popular thing, the kind of thing that Gwyneth Paltrow would sell for like $150 on her thing. Yeah. Okay. So Manuka is our guidance for this spring. There we go. Oh, we got a digital diviner here. Will Joe Biden get eyes in Ireland? Cross eyes in Ireland. Or you mean will he die? I don't even know what that means. But let's see. What does Dick Wood have to say? Why not? I mean, it could happen. It just depends on the agenda. I mean, the agenda is planned out minute by minute, right? I feel like we're in that choose your own adventure book, but it's happening in every moment. And if you don't remember a choose your own adventure book, you are too young and just don't worry about it. But yeah, you're in the choose your own adventure type of life and you're like, uh, if I imagine that this happens, it will happen. And then boom, maybe it will happen. Who knows? I feel like it could be like millions of things happening all the same time. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. All I know is that I'm here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. on youtube.com/channel RCCola. And I will be here again next week. So on this timeline, the OraCola is steady. That's what's happening. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't think I missed anything else. There we go. We did our Manuka was our essential oil of the week. Okay. Y'all are chit-chatting. All right. So let's do a crystal for the collective because we're going to keep moving on. We're going to keep on easing on down. It's 9:54. If you got a question for the universe, you got time to put it in. If not, that's okay. I will just keep reading for the collective. Oh! Okay. Crystal for the collective is... Ooh, pink opal. What does that say? Be kind to yourself. Yes, be kind to yourself. My goodness. People often are not kind enough to themselves. They beat themselves up about the craziest shit that doesn't even fucking matter. So, yeah, be nice. Be kind to yourself. Find some kind of pink rock that brings you soothing joy. It doesn't have to be an opal. It could be any old rock you find outside. Better if you take it from somebody else's property. Best if it's the man's property. There's lots of man properties out there. Go to some mall, just pick a rock that looks pink. It'll be yours. No one's going to tell you can't take it unless it's a huge rock. In which case, just keep it pocketable. Just this is the number one rule of shoplifting is keep it pocketable. So, yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness, we got a goddess guidance. Oh, we got a secret oracle here. Let's do this. Goddess guidance for the collective. We're gonna shuffle the goddess cards and make sure they're nice shuffled. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. Well, goddess guidance for the collective. What's our G spot this week? It is. Oh, I can't even read that. Attain. Etain. Attain, whose name literally means shining one, was a Celtic moon goddess, the second wife of Midir, king of the underworld. So this is a Persephone kind of thing. Midir's first wife, Fuanmach, was jealous of Attain and turned her into a fly. Interesting. Falling into a glass of wine, of course, Attain drowned. She was reborn and married a Kuwait. I can't even say this. It's Eochaid, a fertility goddess. It's probably pronounced totally different because it's Celtic. Midir challenged whatever her name was to a game of chess. Chess? Why? The result was that Attain must spend half her year underground and half on Earth. See what? I told y'all that was Persephone. Yeah. Fertility. Got it. Yeah. It's spring. Fertility. It's time to get it on, y'all. Like, this is the time to repot your plants if you've not done it. It's time to start a new outdoor indoor ritual. Like, get acquainted with outside. This is the time of year when you come out from your house and it's been cold and damp and you're like, ugh, I need the sun. And you go outside and the sun feels fucking good. This is not the sun in August in Texas when you feel like you're going to die. No, this is the sun when it feels good. So get out there, get your feet in the ground, like wear no shoes, get dirt on your feet, and then stand in the sunshine. You'll feel so good. This is the time of year to do it. So the spring is the rebirth of Attain coming up to the surface, Persephone coming up to the surface, all them things, all them myths. It's all the same shit. So yeah, enjoy the sun. Oh, enjoy the sun. Okay. Y'all, we just have a few more minutes left. I know I started a little bit late, so I'm going to stay here for just a few more minutes. I'm going to do a how to self care for the collective because we all need some self care here. Let's see what we got going on with the how to self care. All right, go. Oh, laugh. Of course, laugh. Always good to laugh. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. If you're not finding your regular life funny in an ironic way or a regular way, I don't care. Find something that makes you laugh. Sign up for some like internet thing that makes you laugh on a regular basis. Like I've been into the Instagram. I follow a couple of funny accounts. Like one of them is it's a daily affirmation account that's basically the sad affirmations. I can't remember what it's called, but it's hilarious because it's like all about self defeat and shit, and it's always just fun. And then there's the kids getting hurt. I love that one. I think I've talked about it before. That one's hilarious. There's lots of funny things you can find on social media if you're already there. But there's also funny things you can seek out for yourself. You can seek out a comedian's set. You can seek out like a podcast that's funny. Seek out something that makes you laugh because laughter really does make you feel better about things. And why else would you watch this show if you wasn't going to laugh? Just saying. Essential oils for goog. Okay, something to put in my diffuser to help me push through all the tasks I have left for this week. Please. Oh my goodness. I feel you. I have been procrastinating too long and I have things that I have to do that have just piled up and now I'm feeling the stress. And I know that's part of like the ADHD way of dealing with life. I just admit that it doesn't serve me in a way that like if someone was planned and organized and they could just like knock this shit out early and then you could have your fun on the backside. No, I'd have my fun on the front side and then I had the anxiety on the backside. Like that's how I live my life. And I don't know why I choose it. I don't know why my soul's journey is to do it this way. I just know that it's exhausting. All right. Essential oil for you. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is this? Oh, helichrysum. What does that say? I can't even read. Encourages forgiveness and promotes longevity. Yeah, just forgive yourself, hun. You ain't going to get it all done perfectly the way you imagine. It just ain't going to happen. Just just let it go. Just forgive yourself already and know that the less stress you have in your life, the longer you're going to live. And that's how it works. No stress, less stress, long life. All right. Y'all, I feel like this is probably the end of the show. I don't think I missed any questions. I'm going to scroll up real fast. Got the goddess. Yeah. Got the digital for Joe Biden. Nobody is screaming at me that I forgot. Oh, yeah, I got the pornicle. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for joining me here on the OraCola. Remember, if you are a looky-loo and you've never, ever participated in the OraCola, or if you're watching it later after the fact, because this will always be up on my channel, please like and subscribe and all of that hoo-ha. Tell your friends about it. Leave a comment in the actual show if you're not on the chat. Like it also always helps. Yeah. If you have any oracles or questions or like ideas or anything you want to share with me, you can send it to me at rcoracola@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. Easy to get to me. And of course, if you want to share any of your abundance with me, you can send that through Venmo or PayPal at RCCola, ARCIECOLA. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all will have a wonderful week, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.